You broke it.
The lever.
Everything
You have to tighten
broken. Again, we're all super white now. You guys give me the worst lighting.
Yeah.
Sorry, not sorry.
Sorry, not fucking sorry. What did you do? God damn it.
Heyo. Let's watch volleyball.
All right, fuck it. So, guys, we're live, and this was supposed to be a tremendous occasion. It's still pretty good. I'm still pretty happy. The quality looks great. Unfortunately, the audio's off sync. Shit happens.
You live and you learn.
We're gonna have to figure that out down the road. I'm eating a pizza now because I'm just a little bit upset. But also for the recording purposes, I'm gonna sync. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Too bad. That one's good. Wow, this is International Women's Month. Apparently, the power's gone to Ruth's head.
Wait, it's a whole month now?
Yeah.
That's awesome. I didn't know that.
Is it really?
Oh, I meant I'm a man. I hate all women. That's what I meant to say, I guess.
Yeah. I'm taking over. Yeah, you already did, right? Wasn't it the Ruth Power Hour?
Is it?
Oh.
That was the Ruth and Liberty Power Hour. We talked about our favorite things.
Cereal is one.
Not Cheetos.
I hate Cheetos.
Why do you hate Cheetos?
I hate Cheetos and I hate Doritos.
It's because they rhyme?
Okay, maybe. No. It's the texture. I'm all about like food texture. Like.
I get that. Even now, I can't eat onions. One of them is
Like
because of the texture.
Raw or cooked? Wait, yeah.
Wait, what, is there another version of onions that I don't know about? Unborn onion? The essence of onion, just like take a little syringe, like.
Raw, like you know how you get it in a sandwich, it's like raw onion or like sautéed onion.
Just in general, I'm not the biggest fan of onions. I mean, texture-wise, raw is disgusting. And then when it's cooked, as long as it's like diced, I don't really give a shit. But if you have like a giant, like you know when people do like Philly cheesesteaks, they have like the giant strips of caramelized onions. I can't deal with that.
I love onions.
Can't.
I'll put onions on everything.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's why you guys are monsters.
Peanut butter and onion sandwich.
Mm.
Count me in.
So, you guys.
Wait, hold up.
Okay.
Just to end this point, peanut butter pickle sandwich, not that bad.
That's just raw.
It's not bad though. It works.
Also, I can't have peanut butter, but that's fine. That's just raw.
You allergic?
Yes.
That's good to know.
To peanuts?
Yes.
No, to the butter.
To the bread, to everything.
He's allergic to Doritos.
Doritos?
Cheesy Ritos.
I have a name.
Cameraman 2 is allergic to Doritos.
You mean cameraman only? The only cameraman we have?
He's still cameraman 2. doesn't even make one.
So, guys, it is International Women's Month, and one thing I want to talk about is why women are crazy.
All right, that sounds like a good way to support women is to say all women are crazy.
But specifically, if Mr. Technical Director, Fantastic Man Colin can go to the crew shot.
I love when we have a crew shot.
Yeah, I love it. I love the crew. I like the pit.
Because I was crew and I was never in the shot unless.
Where's the crew shot?
Unless we invited you in front of the camera.
One awkward time.
Hey, camera. Hey, yeah. So that crazy bimbo right in the middle.
Jesus.
That's my wife.
Wow.
But more specifically, the reason why I'm saying she's crazy, we're driving today. We're driving, or was it last night? Can't remember. At some point, we were talking and we were driving. And she's like, I had a dream last night. And I'm like, okay, what's up? And she always has these dreams. And apparently it's not just her. It's all women have these dreams with their significant others. Mm-hmm. And it's like, well, we were in London and, you said that you couldn't go out with me or whatever for whatever reason. And then I'm out with my mom. And then I see you out in the street with your friend. And then with another woman. And apparently you've been seeing this woman for the past 6 months while you were at school. And I'm really angry with you. And I'm so sad. And I'm sitting there like, that was a dream, right? Like, I didn't do this. Yeah, but it was you. I'm like, no, it wasn't. It's your shitty interpretation of me in your fucking dream world. Yeah.
So you think women are crazy because of that?
Yeah. Because she gets mad.
So she woke up from it, and she had a really surreal experience of you being an asshole, and then she wakes up, the first thing she's going to think is, you're an asshole.
No, because I got could separate reality from fiction. So if I had a dream of her sucking a dick and it wasn't mine, and I wake up, I'd be like, whose dick did you suck? No, I'd be like, oh, that's a fucked up dream. Ha 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 ha.
That's not like a women. You can't say all women are like that. You can't
She's
say,
the one who said that.
Yeah, but what? That she's crazy?
But no, I get her reasoning behind it.
But it's like a woman thing when these dreams happen.
Yeah.
Like they get mad at their significant other, and it's just a normal thing, and I don't understand it.
This is my favorite.
See, that's what I was gonna say.
Bullshit! You didn't get mad.
No, it's probably not that she's getting mad. She's just like, it's an upsetting dream, so that upset feeling kind of like goes towards you, but it doesn't actually mean that she's mad at you.
No, she's been mad at me before.
Oh God.
This is my favorite segment of the show. It's Justin's a woman thing, and it just
Because it's always happened. Eh?
I just like you're like it's a woman thing.
yeah.
I was just like,
And like, wait. Oh, Colin, can you get the circle?
Yeah.
Get the circle when I do that. You ready? You ready for this? It's a woman thing.
Oh my god, I've been the same thing before. Haley had this dream where we were in the car driving, and I had to turn left somewhere, and I'm notorious.
Was it left into
for-
another woman's vagina?
No. I am notorious for when I have to turn left and it's busy, I'll just turn right and then figure my way around.
Really?
So one time I was gonna do that, and then I turned right, and then she's like, "Why don't you turn left?" And then apparently I freaked out on her, and then called my buddy up and said, "Fuck it, I'm going to get a poutine." So I left her in the dream to go and get a poutine, and then I proceeded to tell her that I gave her dates in which she can talk to me, and they were all in December. So I basically said, "You can't talk to me till December. I'm getting a poutine." And then she said she woke up and she was pissed off at me, and then she's like, the more she thought about it though, she's like, "Wow, this is kind of funny."
Yeah, you know what the opposite is with my wife? The more she thinks about it, the more upset she gets.
I mean, mine was I left for poutine. You had an affair for
it's always
6 months.
It's always that with her. It's always like she could wake up and like hit me and be like, "What? You cheated or you kissed another woman?" I'm like, "What are you talking about?" Like, I had a dream that you kissed another woman. I'm like, "What?"
You saying you ain't never have insecurities?
No.
You never have insecurities.
About
ever.
myself, but not about my significant other.
Okay.
I'm married. Like that alone should be like a defined contract that my P goes in her V exclusively. I love the fact that on the podcast I get to be as crude as I want. I bring it to such an abnormal level. It makes me so happy.
I'm just saying, you could have a contract saying you're married to somebody, and it's perfectly fine to be like have insecurities about it and stuff, because everybody thinks like that. Everybody has crazy anxieties and shit. That's all I'm saying.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about she gets mad at me over a goddamn dream.
Well, I'm saying
That I didn't
she
do.
has reasons to.
Yeah.
So it's
Are
not
you
like,
saying that to my wife?
I know. I'm just saying.
Are you accusing me of this?
No.
No, but she has a reason to be upset.
This ain't no basic instinct.
I am defending
no
her
Sharon
honor.
Stone with
As it's women's month, I am defending the
Women's
lady's
month.
honor.
Thank you.
Defending, wait,
Oh yeah, do it.
milady.
Wait, can we get a hard zoom on Lib for when he does that? Cameraman, you ready for this? Hard zoom. Yeah, you got the power.
it's
That's the one.
The it's the woman thing segment has has the part where I defended the woman
yeah.
at the end.
And then it ends with the I want a hard fast zoom. You ready for this? 3, 2, 1.
Milady. I think I was looking at the wrong camera.
Amazing.
Oh.
So you remember, Ruth, when I told you that we may have topics, but we may never get to them?
Right.
Yeah,
Can you
this
see that
is
now?
yeah.
It's such a
What
different
topic?
feeling to be here instead of over there behind the camera.
Is it?
It's like I feel like sometimes when you guys are arguing, I'm just like,
Yeah.
You're not a part of it.
I mean, you're just like, yeah, it's like you're back in the crew. It's fine.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You just happen to be seeing my reactions on camera.
Yeah.
All right, what topics do we have?
Yeah. What are we starting with? Go ahead. You want to be in charge?
I mean,
You want to be in charge?
okay.
You want to have a podcast or something?
You're the one with the fucking shirt, so you get to talk. I know, but one of the things I wanted to talk about.
Was how much you hate women.
I mean, we already discussed that.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
right,
we're
right.
over that. Remember? We had
Yeah.
the circle and the it's a woman thing. It's
a
over.
woman Okay. Okay.
No, it's So this past weekend, specifically, I guess it would have been Thursday night before the weekend. I got really sick, like a 24-hour high fever, like hallucination type of thing was fucked up. And I was sitting down, I was watching TV with Sam, and we were watching How to Train Your Dragon.
That's a TV show?
Yeah, there's a TV show and there's a movie.
Were you watching the movie or the TV show?
Well, we watched a little bit of the TV show, then I switched it to the movie.
Oh, good call. Good call.
So I'm sitting and I'm watching the movie with him, and I don't know if it was because of the fever or what, but I started crying watching How to Train Your Dragon.
I could have just been the movie, dude.
Yeah, but then it's, for me, it's also the connection between Hiccup and Stoic. Like,
Is that the kid's name?
yeah, Hiccup is Popular Mechanics for Kids actor Jay Baruchel, and Stoic is Gerald Butler.
Oh, like the dad?
Yeah, the dad. And like the like not even at the beginning where like they hate each other, or like the Stoic doesn't understand Hiccup. It's not even that. It's at the closer to the end where like
He's like, I'm proud of you, son.
yeah, stuff like that, right? And like his son losing the leg, spoiler I guess for like a 10-year-old movie. What? But yeah, it's like that happens, and I'm sitting there and I'm like, man, this story's actually like a really good fucking story, and the acting's really good, and I can't believe I'm crying over a kid's movie. And the more I sat there and I thought about it, and I started thinking about the sequel, I'm like, man, the fucking sequel's really good, and like the animation's great. And I sat there and I'm like, I honestly think How to Train Your Dragon, the series, but more or less the first one, is probably the best animated film ever made.
I disagree.
3D animated, sorry. I'll be specific,
disagree.
3D animated. And a lot of people say Toy Story, that's one, or some people like to be the troll and be like, oh, Shrek. You can go fuck yourself.
Shrek is not that good.
No.
Watch Shrek again, and then look at how bad it actually is.
The animation, the jokes, the voice acting, it's terrible.
Except for Mike Myers. What are you doing in my swamp?
No, there was
I
one.
didn't sound anything.
Yeah, there was one believable character, and then that was John Lithgow as Lord Fargworth, whatever, the little dude.
That was John Lithgow?
Yeah, that was goddamn right. That was John Lithgow.
Oh, that's awesome. I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
But yeah, to me, it's probably How to Train Your Dragon is the best 3D animated film that can be enjoyed by parents and kids.
I stand by it. You know what mine is.
Is it Up?
No.
It's Zootopia.
It's
See, mine is
Zootopia.
too.
Zootopia.
Because
100%.
the story behind it, it's like socially aware of like the times now. If that makes sense. But
I
in a
think
in a
you
way-
have a personal connection with How to Train Your Dragon between the
Yeah.
relationship with the father and the
his
son.
face. Can we get a close up on that? He's like, really?
What do you have against Zootopia?
Yeah. What is it?
You can at least admit
It's 2
Zootopia is,
meets
even
1
though
right
you don't
now.
think it's the best, you can admit it's a good one.
Yeah.
Hold on. I know what he's doing. I gotta keep the.
You just hate everything that you don't love. Is that the Hannibal?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's hard. It's hard. I don't know. I honestly, I think, first of all, Shakira. That's one of my biggest issues.
I mean,
She ruined the movie by singing in it.
I don't know. It didn't. That's one of those films that, for me, it didn't catch me. Like I didn't get caught up in the like you said, like the social awareness and like literally talking about race and like how people are brought down and shit. Like I just didn't. It didn't connect to
I
me.
loved it. It literally gripped me as a movie.
Yeah, see, I
Like
know-
I was in it for the ride the entire time.
I normally don't like animations at all. Like, I'm more of like live action Disney and all that stuff. But that hit the feels for some reason, and it like made sense, and it was a great movie.
Okay, know what movie is trash but has good animation? The Lorax.
Yeah.
Okay, the fucking Illumination Studios is doing a Grinch film. You know that?
Oh yeah, it looks terrible. Do you know what really pissed me off? I watched the trailer. First song they use is Happy. The song from Despicable Me is the first song they use, and it's what the Grinch wakes up to. Then he destroys his alarm because he's the Grinch. But it looks like trash.
Well, it just looks like every other Illumination film, like studio, like production.
Yeah.
It's sorry, no, it looks exactly like Lorax. That animation.
Was Lorax Illumination?
Yep.
Yeah,
buddy.
Lorax actually was one of the better Illumination, like actual
Yeah, yeah.
animations I found. I found that one actually was really colorful and nice. But then I think Despicable Me, as much as a lot of people love like the story of the characters and stuff. I think Despicable Me has some of the blandest animation I found. I find the characters just aren't that unique and stand out. I can't defer any of the kids by their names. The only people I know are Gru and the kids and the minions.
See, I know Agnes.
Who?
Agnes, the little one.
The little.
Oh.
With the like, it's so cute and fluffy.
Yeah.
So like, see, if you give me all the Toy Story cast or Toy Story characters, you give me like what they look like and then give me names, I can name that. You do that same thing with
Okay,
Despicable
well
Me,
that's a
it's not
little
gonna happen.
shitty because one's named Woody and he looks like a wooden doll. You little fucking and then you got Buzz Lightyear. Of course, it's the fucking astronaut. Come on.
That's how you do animation.
Then you got Kari, Telephone
That's how you
Man,
write characters.
Dog, Slinky.
Okay, going back to How to Train Your Dragon.
Rex?
You show a little scrawny Viking boy, and then you show a big guy, big boy. You show a big guy, and you say one's stoic and one's hiccup. You're gonna be able to tell which one's which.
Okay, then but then I
That's
show you.
good animation. That's how you write a story well.
No, cause then I can fuck you with that.
Same
As
thing.
mu- as mu-
Shrek does the same thing, dude. Lord Farquaad and Shrek. If you put both those names beside each other with the same characters, you're gonna know the difference.
No, well, there's a problem with your theory, and it revolves around with How to Train a Dragon because the names are so dumb. You could take Hiccup, and you could take Toothless. Which one's which?
I mean, probably the dragon without teeth.
But he doesn't have. He has teeth.
Yeah, but you don't see him.
Yeah, you do.
That's why they call him toothless.
When he growls, you see him.
Yeah, but he's not growling.
No, but see, I'm telling you, if you just saw the picture, I'm taking your example, Lim, and you
I
take a
don't
dragon
I don't
and a
think that's
boy.
a bad example. I think toothless is more hindered towards an animal than Hiccup is. Because why would a boy named Hiccup make sense? Why would you ever call a kid toothless?
Why not?
Because everybody's toothless when they're a baby.
Even Ruth is with me. You can't argue with Ruth because it's Women's Month.
That's
They
not
can
what.
name whatever they want to name their child.
Look, I'm just saying the Viking names in How to Train a Dragon are pretty dumb.
Yeah,
As much as I love the
I
film, the
agree.
movies are like it's dumb.
but I'm just saying. I think there's so much of animation is building characters off color and name and stuff, and I just find that Illumination doesn't do
Wreck-It
that.
Ralph.
Wreck-It Ralph does that perfectly.
Yep. I'm
Like-
agreeing with you.
Like so many good, really
You know, I
good
take it
ones
back.
do it.
Wreck-It Ralph is the greatest animation film of all time.
Really? I liked How to Train Your Dragon better than Wreck-It Ralph.
It got real quiet.
Wreck-It Ralph's good. It's just that it's not the best for me.
It's the only Sarah Silverman and like John C. Reilly film I've ever enjoyed. Except no, that's not true. Kong Skull Island, I also really enjoyed.
I didn't watch. I saw the teaser for the new one, Kong versus the monsters or whatever. Did you see it?
I'm sorry.
You know what I'm talking about?
Kong versus the monsters or
Do you know what I'm
whatever.
talking about, though?
No.
Whatever.
They
There's a
put out
teaser that came out?
trailer for Kong versus Godzilla versus King Ghidorah versus Mothra and shit.
Wait, so that's an actual thing?
It's coming out 2020, and it's a little teaser where it's Tom Hiddleston sitting in a room, and then this guy comes in and says, Kong isn't the only one. There's more. And then they show pictures of...
Dude, that's not a teaser. That's the end of Kong Skull Island.
Fuck.
That's post credits.
Well, then what? I hate the internet. Shit always fucking fools me.
And it
dude.
ends with the Godzilla roar.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
does.
that's post credits, man.
I fucking hate the world, dude. I saw a fake Spider-Man trailer that I thought was real too, and it pissed me off because it had Dylan O'Brien in it.
I've seen that one too, and I was like, is this real?
Yeah, and then it
That's
was like
not
fake, and I was like, thank God. But
Who the fuck's Dylan O'Brien?
from the Maze Runner.
Teen Wolf? Was he
Teen
Teen
Wolf.
Wolf?
Yeah, Teen Wolf. No, nothing.
It's a kids show, right?
He's a hunky guy.
It was like not a kid show.
Well, it's there. It's a teen show from
Perks of Being
TV.
a Wallflower.
What?
Did you watch Perks of Being a
Come
Wallflower?
on. No.
Perks of Being a Wallflower. No?
He's lost. Dang it.
That's a good ass movie.
What's it about?
It's about a kid who's got
What was
Is
it?
he autistic?
some sort of disorder.
Asperger's?
No.
No. He's like
AIDS?
social issues. Is it?
Yeah.
Third degree burns?
And it's all about making friends and falling in love and stuff.
Skin
And
graft?
it's shot beautifully.
Elephantitis?
That's who it is.
Ugh.
Ew.
Really?
Yeah.
What Perks of Being a Wallflower is genuinely a really good movie
It
though.
is. I agree.
And there's a part where they're making fun of his gay friend and he blacks out and he knocks the fuck out of those guys.
Oh, that's just good then. That's just good TV.
It's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anytime someone was
You don't get to see it though. You just see him standing
Aw.
over top of 3 dudes who are on the ground bleeding, and he's got his knuckles are bruised, and he's like, I don't know what just happened.
No, that's good. No, I like that. That's good enough. That's good enough for me.
I love that scene. Fucking is awesome. I love it.
So both of you guys are saying Zootopia, eh?
Yep. Yep. great voice performances. Jason Bateman does a fantastic job.
I'm not a fan of the rabbit.
Judy Hopps. How you know about Judy Hopps?
I like Alan Tudyk. He's in there. He's the weasel.
Oh yeah, he is.
Yeah. Yep. Did you realize Alan Tudyk is in a lot of Disney animations now?
I was gonna say Alan Tudyk's just in a lot of movies in general.
But like Disney, if it's Disney animated, he's in it now, pretty much.
Everything.
Yeah.
He gets
Zootopia, Wreck-It Ralph.
He was in a fucking Rogue One.
Well, yeah, well, that's a Disney product. You're right. So yeah, he's in Rogue One. Like, there's a lot of like, I don't know what happened. I don't know whose dick did he suck, which I don't care because I love Alan Tudyk. Like, he's a great actor. One of my favorite parts in Firefly / Heredity.
What? Oh, like the Firefly, the old show?
Yeah, you know how I said Firefly / Serenity?
Is Serenity the movie they did?
Yes.
Okay. I was never on. I mean, I don't think I was old enough to be on the Firefly train. You know.
We're playing the age thing.
This is the thing. So this past weekend, besides getting a fever and dropping Sam off at my parents' place for March break, I got to visit some friends. We got together. It was great. We had some drinks. We had some adult conversations. Not too much unlike what the stuff that we talk about. So it's like not that different.
Yeah.
Except for the references. The references I would throw out, they would understand it. And they'd be like, yeah, and they'd add on to it. You guys, it's like
We're too young for that.
He-Man.
What?
Yeah,
I know what
actually,
He-Man
I was gonna say,
is.
what? Who is that?
I just don't. I never knew any of the He-Man. Did you not know who He-Man is? He-Man. Oh, wait, is that Thundercats?
That's Thundercats. You don't know He-Man.
Thundercats.
Yes, Thunder. Thundercats. Oh!
What is He-Man's thing then?
Yeah.
By the power of Grayskull, I have the power.
That's it. Oh.
And then it's kind of really stupid because, like, if I remember correctly, well, it's kind of fucked up. It's like this little prancy boy looking guy who's still in and it's still like in a muscular body, transforms into a guy who has like assless chaps, little like spandex speedo, and then nipple covering straps. And I'm like, how's that a transformation? You just took your clothes off. You just like you want to do some bondage now. Like, it's all it is. It's fucked up.
That's what always. This is really, really very off topic, but always one thing I've liked about Shazam from the DC universe is the fact that he's literally just a kid that yells Shazam and turns into this fucking jacked dude who flies and can throw lightning.
But he
then
still
you
has
see,
the attitude
yeah,
of a
you
kid.
see him in like conversations and stuff. He's like, "Hi guys."
Yeah, then he's like, "Oh, gee Willikers, Superman, you're my favorite. Like, you're my favorite hero." It's like, aren't you like older than me?
Yeah, and then Superman just grabs him and lasers his face in.
Or like,
That's from Injustice. And then everyone freaks out because they're like, "You just killed Shazam. He's like a kid." And he's like, "I don't care. I'm Superman."
why does he turn into William Dafoe?
Together we're all the city, Batman. So you have the power to punch me into space. I don't know why you want my help to rule a city, Superman.
Oh, you must have seen the Batman meets Superman.
Yeah. I need you, Batman. He's
Yeah.
like, why?
Yeah.
We're talking about a guy who could shoot lasers out of his eyes. I wear a bat suit.
Holy shit. I'll never forget the end. He's like, "Oh, you give me like I'm Superman, my parents are dead." He's like, "Aren't your parents dead?" He's like, "Why would you bring that up?" And it's just like, oh, I can't. I'll always fucking remember the end of it, where it's like he's screaming, now I'm a bat. I scare people. It's like, Jesus Christ.
Just melting down.
Yeah.
Also, just want to throw this out here for maybe to close off the animated thing, but underrated animated movie, Big Hero 6.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
Big
an
Hero
excellent
6
one.
It's a fun watch.
Which is, I think, based off a Marvel comic, if I'm not mistaken.
It's like, I think it's Marvel, but like the whole idea of help a robot that turns into a superhero and the whole San Francisco, I love that part.
Yeah, that world.
They just take San Francisco and mash Tokyo in with it, and it's awesome. So I dig that. But that movie, really good animation, really good voice acting.
Yeah. Oh, we could talk about the Oscars, and
I was right.
Sorry, never mind. It's so long. I watched the whole.
Oh, you actually watched the whole thing?
I watched the whole thing
I
from
just
the
looked
red
at the
carpet
winners.
to the end of the show.
So how many hours is that?
I think I watched for like 4.5 hours.
Jesus
Yeah, I
Christ.
was like, why am I doing this? I did it for our assignment, the critique or whatever.
Oh, the film critique. Oh, Jesus
Yeah.
Christ. Dude, I just watched a podcast.
I didn't even watch my podcast. I watched like 10 minutes of mine. I wrote it. I mean, I watched the whole
Hey,
thing.
Greg,
but-
hopefully you don't watch this.
Oops. Well, no, I did it for 4.5 hours.
Yeah.
And then he critiqued it, or
Yeah.
like marked it, and he was like, you only needed like 30 minutes or so. I did 4.5 hours of the full show. 'Cause
Yeah.
I thought you did the
Who
whole
hosted
show.
this year?
Jimmy Kimmel, wasn't it?
Jimmy Kimmel.
Again?
He did a good job.
I mean, yeah,
He's
he's
funny.
he,
Yeah.
him.
Did he go off on Matt Damon again? Because that was the funniest part of last year's.
I'm sure he did. I'm sure there was.
No.
There was no Matt Damon.
Well,
Yeah, he did.
No, what did he?
Thank God.
Did he go
There was
on?
like
Did you black out, Ruth?
Probably because it was a long show. There are points where I'm just like, no, I just can't pay attention anymore.
Jesus.
It's a long award.
What happened with what do you do with Matt Damon?
There was like this, like they're doing like this tribute to war veterans, and then they were showing like a whole bunch of war movies, and then they showed Saving Private Ryan,
Yeah.
and then Jimmy Kimmel came out and said, "I want to apologize to our servicemen and women for that appearance of Matt Damon."
Oh my God.
Man, there's been some good war movies and some bad war movies. Let's not talk about that though. We're talking about the Oscars.
Yeah, it's like, why are you segueing out of the Oscars already?
I like talking about war movies because some of them are really good.
And some of them
Some
are really
of
bad.
American Sniper is one that's just seems really good until you think about it and you're like,
That was one of
"There's
those
a lot
boilers for you,
wrong
eh?
with that." What?
After a while, like you watched it first and it boiled over. Like, it's like, I don't
It's
think
not
I
even.
like-
It wasn't even a boil over. It was more just like a soft fade of, oh, this was bad.
That's a Clint Eastwood film, right?
Yeah, I don't know. Clint Eastwood's meh for me.
Yeah, like as a director, I think there's only one maybe movie I liked from him. It's like $1 Million Baby.
$1 Million Baby was good.
Yeah.
He makes good stories. I just don't agree with. I just don't like. It's like it's literally just his direction. Sometimes just isn't for me.
Yeah.
Because he still has a a super like old school gritty male dominated kind of direction when
Yeah.
he makes movies. And sometimes I just don't think that's. I'm not.
Other
on
times
board
he's
with
talking to a chair. And there's no one sitting in it. Okay, so but for the Oscars, besides the length of it, the winners
Okay.
of
that.
the
I was
Oscars.
right. I was right. Shape of Water cleaned up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a little disappointing.
Fucking Dunkirk beat out Baby Driver for film editing.
That is bullshit.
I was surprised when I was hoping on Baby Driver.
Yeah, go to crew right now. Let's do a side by side of Lib and Colin if you can do it. Colin.
No, okay. Here's the thing.
Oh
wrong
wait,
way.
no, wait, oh,
Here's
hey.
the thing.
There we go.
I'm so mad.
No, I Dunkirk was good. It did. I personally think Baby Driver deserved it more, but I'm not saying Dunkirk didn't have great film editing.
Was it film editing or was it sound editing?
Both. Sound editing it deserved. Film editing I think should have went to Baby Driver.
I think Baby Driver deserved it more than,
For film or sound?
yeah, for both.
For both.
Really?
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah.
I think soundtrack should have went to, I mean there isn't really a soundtrack.
No, there
anymore,
isn't.
though,
No,
it's Score.
there's original composer and like
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know.
I think that isn't that two? Isn't there one for soundtrack and one for score?
I don't think so.
This soundtrack might be like one of those like pre-Oscar like awards. You know what I mean? But like it doesn't go on air,
Right.
but they still show it off. But yeah, it's one
No,
of-
it's best original song, best original score. That's
oh
it.
yeah, then yeah. Yeah,
If there was a soundtrack, it would have went to Baby Driver. I'll tell you that. All right, close the call and cam now.
Colin, close your own cam. You disgust me.
But other than that, I was fine with how it went. I knew Shape of Water was gonna clean up, even though I think I still need to watch Lady Bird because I've heard from so many people that it's phenomenal.
Yeah,
And,
but apparently it's a very simplistic story. That's what I've heard. Like it's done very well, but the story's like it's just like a mom not understanding her daughter, and that's the story.
But I think a lot of direction, a lot more than.
But that's what I mean.
more
Like
than
the
story,
direction,
right?
the acting, everything else, just like makes such what could be a simple story. It's such an elaborate thing. Like
Yeah.
it just shows sometimes it doesn't matter what the story is. If it's in the hands of an excellent director, editor, cinematographer, they'll make it look amazing, and it'll look great no matter
Well,
what.
I talked to some people who saw Shape of Water, and they said that, like, sure, it looked great and it sounded good. There's good score and stuff, but they're like they couldn't enjoy it because it was too weird. Like Guillermo del Toro loves the fish person, and the whole idea of a mute woman with a romance with a fish man, is just off-putting to a lot of people, and they just disliked it because of that. And I can understand.
I get that, but I mean, if you're going to go see a Guillermo del Toro film,
Yeah, you
you're
gotta
going to
be
see some
prepared.
you're going to see hands and eyes.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to see little kids get shot, and then you're going to see fish people making out with real normal people.
Yeah, true.
Because I mean, Hellboy, there was Hellboy 2,
Hellboy was cool.
Fishman in there. Which someone did a side by side of Shape of Water Fishman and
similar.
Hellboy Fishman.
Very similar.
Yeah,
Hellboy Fishman looks more person,
yeah,
where the Shape of Water Fishman's more fish.
yeah.
More fish.
More fish, less man.
I think the one that we talked about in person, the one that I was excited for, Get Out, won Best Screenplay or Best
Yes.
Original Screenplay.
Yeah,
Jordan Peele.
Jordan fucking
He's
Peele.
a fantastic
He did a
director.
great job
First,
with that.
first black man to win Best Screenplay, which is
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
Who won Best Director though?
Guillermo del Toro.
Yeah.
It was Guillermo. Eh?
Yeah.
And
Best
then
Picture, Best Director, Best not cinematography, Best.
That was Blade Runner.
Best.
Blade Runner cinematography.
Yeah, Blade Runner cinematography. Makeup was Darkest Hour. Gary
Yeah.
Oldman. Yep. And
Yeah.
then I think costume design was Shape of Water.
makes sense. Costume. Yeah, you can't compete with Fishman.
Yeah, with
Again,
Fishman.
Compete with the fish.
more fish, less man.
Kobe Bryant won an Oscar.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah,
is
for the
awesome.
love of basketball or something.
Yeah.
Whoa.
It's
Whoa. What?
Did you watch it?
I kind of. Okay, so I was there for the full 4.5, but I was like half on my phone, half
Gotcha.
paying attention. So.
But I think the one that wasn't it Emma Stone who made like a controversial comment again
Again.
about like at the Oscars where it was pretty much like, oh, like
no, it wasn't Emma Stone.
who was it?
Oh wait, no, it was Emma Stone. Yeah, it was Emma
Well,
Stone.
pretty much being like, yes,
like-
it's crazy that there's a woman for best
Yeah,
director,
It's
but
like the best directors this year is 4 men and a woman, and
Yeah.
it's like you're kind of disregarding the 2 men of color that are very prominent up there and very up there for the award.
Yeah.
By saying, and like that's the whole idea of white feminism is, because feminism is all about equality, but
Yeah.
white feminism is when you think about white girls. That's it, you know.
Yeah.
Instead of like saying looking up for people of color, even like black men that are
yeah,
oppressed.
just
more
straight
than,
up people.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So.
Whether
when
they're
she came
Filipino,
out-
Mexican.
Yeah. Guillermo del Toro.
This again.
Um,
Can't let it go.
so yeah, she said, "Oh, the best directors are 4 dudes and a woman," and then
Yeah.
everyone's like, "You shouldn't say that."
Yeah.
Like even at that point, if you said 2 white dudes and then Guillermo del Toro, Jordan Peele, that would have just been like, that's just petty at that point. You
Yeah,
know?
that you're trying too
If
hard.
it was 4 white dudes and a woman, and she said that, it would have been way more acceptable.
This just sounds like a really bad comedy, like a sitcom now.
Yeah.
For white dudes and a woman.
So I don't want to watch that. Lead actor was not DDL this year.
Good. I'm actually happy.
it was Gary Oldman, and he deserved it.
Yeah,
but,
fuck yeah.
The one person that I really liked seeing on here, but I knew was not going to get it, was Daniel Kaluuya for Get Out.
Oh.
He had a great performance, but I'm like, there's just better performances here. I think the movie, all in all, was one of the best movies I've
Yeah.
seen.
What's
But I think his performance,
was it best actress was Frances McDormand?
yep, for 3 billboards.
Yeah, outside of
Yep,
Billings,
she
Missouri,
won that too.
or Missouri, depending on where you're from. I'm not gonna let go of that joke. And then there's, but for best supporting actress, was it Allison Janney that won?
Yep.
Yeah,
Hi,
Allison Janney.
Tanya.
Fuck yeah.
Great job. Best supporting for men was Sam Rockwell
Yep.
for 3 billboards outside Ebbing, Missouri.
Or Missouri, depending on where you're from.
Missouri. Director was
Guillermo.
Guillermo. Animated feature was Coco.
I mean, what was his other competition? Boss Baby? Yeah, like, fuck. Like,
Yo, when
what?
they made that movie, they were not expecting an Oscar nomination.
No,
I'll
there's
tell you
like,
that.
fuck, man. They realized, like, wait, there's not that many animated films out right now.
We got a shot. What is it going to be? Emoji movie? Is it?
Oh God.
Oh, God, that's true. That could have been a contender.
No. They wouldn't have allowed it. There's movies up here I didn't even hear about that I knew. Like I would rather see them win.
Didn't
than-
Ferdinand make it there?
Ferdinand did make it.
Yeah.
I didn't watch that one.
It's a movie.
It seems like it was really geared towards kids,
Yeah.
which is like a good animated movie is like for both, you feel?
Yeah.
Where
like How to
Ferdinand
Train
was
Your
like,
Dragon.
we got John Cena as a bull, and everyone's like, hell yeah.
Is that such a missed opportunity? It should have been The Rock.
No, The Rock
Because
does
he's called
too
the
much.
Brahma Bull.
The Rock does too much.
It
Animated
was
short.
made for him. They could have done the eyebrow thing and everything, like his fucking tattoo.
The animated short was Dear Basketball, Kobe Bryant. Actually, Lou was up there. Did anybody see Lou?
Never even
It's
heard
like-
of Lou.
It's about a lost and found monster, basically, but it's like it's really helpful and it finds everybody's lost toys and brings it back to lost and found. And then there's this one kid who takes everybody's stuff, and then Lou and the kid have a fight, and then Lou figures out that the only reason the kid's like this is because he lost his teddy bear. But Lou finds it, and then basically everybody finds their old stuff, and by the end, everybody has everything they want. They're happy, and then they go look in the lost and found, and the monster was made out of everybody's old stuff. So he's gone because everything that was lost is now found.
I thought you were gonna say.
It's actually really sweet. It's a
Yeah,
good-
that
it's a good
sounds
story.
like a nice story, but my mind went somewhere else. And he's like, he found the teddy bear. He ripped it to pieces in front of the
This is
child.
what you get for being a dick.
It's so much better. Just like he's like just quietly like in front of the camera. There's the teddy bear, but then you see like the seam start ripping and just.
I
That'd be so
forget who
better.
won Best Adapted Screenplay. It wasn't Logan, sadly.
I'm still pissed that Logan got like nothing.
Yeah, it's,
Not even a mention.
it got one nomination, and it was for Adapted Screenplay when it deserved a lot more.
Yeah. Oh yeah, best original screenplay was
Get Out.
fucking was
Get Out?
no, it was The Big Sick, wasn't it?
Nope.
No, it's Get Out.
Get Out.
No,
Best
Golden
ori-
Globes. It was Golden Globes, I guess.
Was Big Sick?
Yeah, it was Big Sick for screenplay. The Big Sick won something, I think, on the Oscars. I can't remember what it was.
Oh, Call Me By Your Name was Best Adapted Screenplay.
Adapted? Then what the fuck did okay?
Disaster Artist was up there.
Could you quickly search for? We're gonna end the segment too soon because it's
Big
just
Sick
those
was nominated for a screenplay.
That's all it was.
Yeah, it was just nominated.
There's no winning or anything else for that.
Yep.
Okay.
And the main character in Big Sick.
Kumail Nanjiani.
Yep, he actually wrote the screenplay too.
Goddamn right he did.
So
with his wife Emily
yeah,
B.
then
Gordon.
you see he tweeted, he's like, from now on, for the rest of my life, I will be known as an Oscars loser. And he's like, I'm proud of this moment.
That's amazing.
Cinematography, Blade Runner.
Fucking right.
Best documentary was Icarus, I think, but I don't know anything about the documentaries this year. Best live action short, I didn't see that one. Get some
Was it The Locker?
yes names. This one's
By
called
Justin-
My Nephew Emmett
Oh.
and the Silent Child. The Locker by Justin
Silent Child
Larche.
is really sad.
Is
Oh
it?
yeah.
Well, not sad, but like it's obviously like it's a deaf child, and so like.
You saying that all deaf children are sad? You can't hear themselves
Well,
cry
no,
though.
Like the storyline
Fuck
was
you, film
sad.
editing.
Oh my gosh. I'm just gonna stop
But speaking of shorts, live action level shorts, we had our locker assignment due.
Oh god.
Right? See that segue right there?
Great segue.
So I know what mine was, obviously, but I don't know what anyone else's, what their locker assignment was about. So we're gonna start from the middle because it's Women's Month.
Great. Put me on the spot.
We'll start from
Da-da-da-da-da.
middle.
All right, so Ruth,
Just fucking heard you.
Okay.
lady,
Lady.
Oh,
What? What's
That's
in
just
what
my
was
leg.
your assignment?
my locker?
Yeah. What was it? What was your short?
So basically, okay, I always start my pitch for it as
Yep.
like it's a drug deal.
Okay.
It's a drug deal.
All right. Yeah, he's intrigued. Was it a crack house that caught on fire?
a drug
Oh,
deal,
Bree's
you
not here
say?
anymore. No, it's a drug deal, but basically the story is that coffee is banned from campus, and so that's the drug.
Ah, so it's like oh my God, that's
Yeah.
1984.
prohibition.
I guess so.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Colin Burns was my main actor.
Was he like Al Capone?
Get back.
Thank you, Colin, for being in my locker. Appreciate it. What upset me the most was like I had a lot of walking shots that I wanted to include, but the problem is when we had shot the ending scene and I was trying to follow him with it,
Yeah.
it was so shaky, and I hated how it looked. But obviously, Media Loans is like, sorry, you're not allowed to take the Ronin. You're not allowed to use the Osmo. So I'm like, well,
What the fuck?
I'm gonna get. Sorry, Breeze. Probably just like,
No,
I
it's not
told
her.
you.
It's not her fault though.
Yeah, but like, sorry, you can't use that stuff. So
Yeah. So
I
is that
mean-
only for second years?
for advanced filmmaking, it's
Yeah.
for the Ronin.
That's
Yeah.
fucking dumb.
And then the Osmo, they were saying like people were on a trip and they had taken parts of it, and so they couldn't even charge it or whatever the excuse was. And I was like, okay, fine, whatever. So I tried with the Fig Rig, that circular-looking steering wheel thing.
Yeah, the shoulder mount.
No, not even the shoulder mount, just the Fig Rig. It was just a
Oh.
circle.
Oh, wait. So they didn't even have the shoulder mount?
I didn't like how the shoulder mount.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but yeah, that's my locker story. It was like it's a drug deal.
But was it action based, comedy based?
I leaned towards more of like a comedy, like cheesy type of like, it's a drug deal, but
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
not actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So-
But like there are certain parts that I wish that turned out better. Because now it's like, it's super cheesy. And I'm like, okay, fine. We'll go with the cheesier side. Cause
Yeah,
I
you
feel
just amp it up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that was my locker.
Hey, Lib. Oh.
Lib's turn.
Mine was. I really liked mine until I edited mine, because
What happened, buddy?
What?
We enjoyed doing it so much.
Yeah. My
final
favorite
edit
part.
came down to 2 minutes 50 seconds.
Oh.
I had to carve out so much. I had to carve out all of the fun parts about Abba. I had to take out the parts about you guys where he's like, and they shoved you in a locker. Yeah, I kind of just had to make him. You said he shoved you in a locker. He went, yeah, and you're like, tell me what really happened, and then he tells you, and you say, let's get a beer. I took out
What
so
the-
much.
Okay, well,
And then
for-
I was pissed off, so I didn't even do the flashback of you beating him up.
Aw.
It just like it wouldn't work, and I was like, the flashback though, the first part where he's like, and I was like, and she was like, oh my god, you're the best. That part looks awesome.
Yeah?
I love it.
I was hoping you kept that. I was like,
But
I did great
yeah,
for that.
I had to cut off. That part ended at like 1 minute 20 seconds, so I had to cut it down.
oh
Jesus
A lot.
Christ, eh?
There's
So, yeah, I
you,
was
like
just-
is
I was
over
just-
and mine's like under, and I have to like extend things and make the title like super long to make
No,
it 2
mine
minutes.
was, and I was just pissed, and then I exported it and sent it in. But when I exported it, for some reason, it only exported 30 seconds of it, so I had to email the profs and say, hey, I'm going to send you one where the entire thing is exported.
Yeah.
didn't
So then I
check
did
it?
that. Well, I was rushing to get it done because it was at like 3:30, and I had to hand it in.
Oh,
Yeah.
jeez.
And then I did that, and then and when I handed it in, I went back and I like checked it, and it's like, then this time I don't have music. My music just didn't work that time. So I just like,
You've had the
The
worst
exporting
luck with
Yes.
exports, man.
Yeah.
I just like, I was, fuck it. You know, sound worked, but the music didn't, so I said, fuck
Ooh.
it.
Enough's enough.
Yeah.
So why don't you tell the people what it was supposed to be before all these little fucking sidetracks?
So what it was it was about a man, Colin. If we can bring the nope.
No.
Wrong
Oh, what?
cam.
You go to me. It's fine.
Colin
I
cam
want-
up.
Okay.
He was a local kid who got shoved in a locker, and then we got to bring up Justin now, who's the other
Yeah.
actor. Can you slide him into? Oh, no.
Yeah. I mean, do we have a 3-shot?
Do we have a 3
Yeah,
shot?
we have a 3-shot.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. The 3-shot.
So Justin was my other actor. He comes in, he opens his locker, and he finds that Colin's been stuffed in it. The Colin starts to explain what happened, and he's like, "So I had to fight off these dudes. They were harassing this beautiful woman. She was like, "Oh my God, I'm the best," and I already knew, so I didn't care. But then one of them snuck up on me and they hit me. And then there's like this whole joke about when he's explaining the story, since he's making everything up, he like even says like they hit me with a stapler, and like in the thing, the character is about to grab something, but then has to like take a second to look around while like he's explaining because the entire thing is synced up to what he's explaining.
Yeah.
It ended up that part turned really good, and then Justin's character says, "Okay, that didn't happen. What really happened?" And you find out he was dancing down the halls listening to "Dancing Queen" by ABBA, and when doing so, he bumped into Ruth, making Ruth drop her book. So she turned around, punched him in the stomach, and threw him in a locker.
4'11",
Yeah,
Yes,
and we made the whole
4'11".
joke about how she is a foot smaller than him.
and like he's like over 100 pounds heavier than her.
Yeah, and he just got the shit beat out of him. And then
Yeah.
at the very end, you like said, "Come on, bud, let's fix you up, grab you a beer or something." It's really simple.
Yeah.
It was pretty funny. The cut I had to do took out a lot of
You should.
the more funny parts. So
Do you still have your like original full?
yeah, I don't have the energy now.
I think you should edit the way that it should be edited, like the
And
proper
just like
version of
post
it.
it on like
Yeah.
YouTube or something.
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah.
We'll put it on YouTube. We'll put it on the channel. It was a fun
Maybe.
shoot.
It
It was
was
so
a fun
fucking
shoot,
funny.
yeah.
I enjoyed the shit out of doing that one,
I just-
especially when we thought the ideas of like, well, how about we just do like the dubbing?
Yeah.
So like Ruth was the girl, and like one of the ideas for Ruth was also like, can you just like take your hair out and swing it
Oh
back
my
and
god, that
forth?
was so cheesy.
I didn't even get to use that part either.
That sucks, man.
Because he basically says there's this beautiful woman who was being harassed, and says it like that. So it's like I couldn't do like the whole
Yeah.
thing and then cut to that.
Yeah.
If anything, I would just need to reshoot some lines. That monologue part, I'd just take it differently with more, because it went by very quick, but then some of the parts were too long. It was weird.
Yeah.
I worked with it. I got the product done. It was 2 minutes. It was a lot, but a locker. For me, that's what it came down to. Is it started becoming less of I actually like this and more of I'm
It's
doing
just
a
an
project.
assignment.
Yeah.
And that's where it kind of got shitty for me, where I was just like, fuck,
Yeah.
just get it done.
That sucks, dude.
All right. What about yours? Because I've seen yours.
Yeah.
Well, did you watch the whole thing?
I
yet?
watched the
Okay.
whole thing.
Yeah, so mine, which is available on the Facebook group right now, but will be available tomorrow on YouTube at 10 a.m. Is basically a throwback to 90s intros, like late 80s, 90s, like fucking Saved by the Bell, and like Degrassi, like those really cheesy fucking like actor turns around, like looks at the camera and smiles, like freeze frames or whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm like, fuck it, I'll do that. And my biggest problem when I was fucking doing that was I couldn't rent out any of the equipment. And then the one day that we got all we got all the stuff out, it was for Lib's shoot.
Yep.
But then his shoot lasted up until where the podcast started, so we couldn't do it then. So I was like, okay, fuck it, we'll do it Wednesday. The project's due Thursday.
Jesus.
I'm like, whatever, we're gonna get this
Cut
done.
it close.
Yeah. And like, I'm like, whatever, we're gonna get this done. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be fantastic. And like, luckily my script had pretty much no dialogue. There was one scene where there was supposed to be some. I just told Lib and Colin to be like, just fucking improv, and I don't give a shit. Like, here's your direction. You can't get in. Get mad at the locker. That's it. And then the way that it was shot initially, I think I had maybe a minute and a half of footage, maybe probably even less. But what I ended up by doing was in the shoot, in the edit, is I would splice out the sections of you struggling with the door, and I would put in the scenes of like Colin introing himself, then cut back to you still struggling, then going back to Colin again, and Colin being like, and then go back to Liv trying to open the door, then goes back to Colin being like,
I know
and he walks down the stairs.
You use the full extended shot of the zoom in and focus after the zoom, and then just hold on your eyes for 3 seconds.
Yeah.
I was like, my God, you used that entire thing.
It was marvelous though. It was so good.
And then my favorite part of that entire thing was I was fake opening the locker. So there wasn't any lock on it. I just kept grabbing the door and shutting it closed. And at one point when we were shooting it, I literally opened the locker a bit so it actually opens and close it. And like just to play it off, I was like, wait, did that just open? And then I tried again and like pretend it didn't. But that was a funny ass shoot.
Yeah, that was
the ending fucking kills it.
No, like with the
the credits come up, I'm staring, and then he like tries to like brush past me. It's really awkward.
Well, the way that I love it too, because that setup was like, this is like how fucking sitcoms would end. Like they turn around like, and they'd freeze for the second, like staring at the camera, and the credits would roll. So I did that with the music coming back in, but then Colin actually opening the door, hitting you. So the music stops. You're like, oh, and you just kind of like saunter off.
Colin looks like super pissed. He's like, fuck, what's that band doing? But that was a funny shoot. That was a fun shoot.
The biggest thing for me to sell it was I had to fucking make it look terrible. Yep. So like, I literally spent 3.5 hours in After Effects, changing the color, blowing out the lights so like it was like very like bloomy for the lights. I added this like film, like a VHS tape when he first started up. You see like those bars like go when it starts. I had that going on. Then I had like the screen lines were actually slightly like pushing out, so like it was like a very terrible look. I had like a film grain to it, so like to make it look as 90s as possible. And I was going to actually then put on the bars. So like the screen footage will actually be like a smaller resolution.
Oh yeah.
So but it would look like a 4:3. But I'm like, wait, no. If I do this, I know what's gonna happen. Ryan's gonna be like, this isn't the right aspect ratio. This is not 1080 by whatever. And I'm like, but it's the joke. Don't you get it? I'm like, I can't take that chance.
It wouldn't have been a creative thing. It would have been, you just fucked up.
Well, when I fucking submitted it to Michelle, I even put in the After Effects project because I'm like, this looks bad. This is why it looks bad. Like, it was done on purpose. I swear to Christ. I didn't do this just for fun.
I'm really excited for the screenings of these.
Yeah.
Because Colin's not going to get to see it, but we're going to see Cole's. And Cole's story was pretty... What do you have to say?
No, nothing.
You just okay, so Cole's story was pretty simple. Just like a guy is the drug dealer, and then the person who gives him the drugs comes up and asks him about it. But he has this one shot. It's the first take we did of I was playing a drug dealer and then Colin again, which you were in a shit ton of these locker things, dude. Yeah. But
a lot.
He plays the guy who's the drug dealer. I'm the person who makes the drugs and wants his money. And there's a scene of like him pushing me off and starting to talk to me, and I grab him and throw him against the locker and yell, "Where's my fucking money?" and punch beside him. And it's like such a raw fucking violent take. And then like he had to cut away from it immediately because everyone on set, like we all just kind of like laughed and was like, "Holy shit!" after like the thing was done.
Yeah.
And then it was so loud and aggressive that Katya came out of her class just to be like, you guys okay? Everything all right in here? Because we were just screaming. I kept yelling at him for my money and fucking shoving him and shit. It was a funny ass shoot. It got back for the time he waterboarded.
Okay, speaking of interruptions, I gotta mention this for your shoot. The fucking lunch lady. Oh my god.
I need to get past you guys, just so you know. I was like, yeah, okay. She's like, you're kind of in my way. It's like, yeah, you just fucking said that. Like,
yeah, but like we were like, oh, like we're sorry, like we're almost done. Like we'll get this. Like we're only gonna do a couple more shots. Like, yeah, you're kind of in my way. And just saunters off. We're just like, are you fucking kidding me right now?
I know.
This lady just fucking. It's not International Women's Month right now, motherfucker. That actually probably was.
Tilted beyond belief.
Holy shit.
That part was shitty, but fuck it.
I mean, what can you do, right? Just, I was gonna say bitches be bitches, but that would be very inappropriate right now.
Bitches be bitches.
Yeah. But to celebrate International Women's Month, I'm gonna try to see if I can segue to this. Ruth.
Okay.
You started talking to me Thursday.
Was that Thursday?
Yeah, I think it was Thursday.
About
you wanted to start to do something. You want to talk about it a little bit?
Oh gosh, I'm like
The
wow.
women's show.
No.
The women's
I
hour.
asked him what and how to start a podcast on your own type thing. So I was
you
like,
think you're better
I mean,
than us?
no.
I mean, if
I'm
you're gonna
not
offer me any
good.
type of money, you can poach me off this one. I don't
True.
care. You gonna start paying me, bro?
Motherfucker, I got your pizza.
I had one slice.
That's not my fault.
She'll give me 2
There.
slices.
There's a whole box there.
Oh jeez.
Ugh.
Or
Anyway,
But I just wanted to know how, like, the process of starting one up, because, like, I mean, you have this whole production, so why would it be such an issue, or like, not an issue? What's the word?
first thing first, pick a day and rent out the studio.
Well, no, I'm not. I was gonna do it with my sister, but obviously she's not here, so she's like,
You're just gonna do that like home?
yeah,
Do you have cameras and mics?
no.
see, you were
what
gonna,
you
yeah.
need.
That's
Well,
what I mean.
here's the thing: the way that you were talking about before was that you were explaining like you wanted to do more of a just normal like audio podcast,
Yeah,
right?
like a plain podcast.
Yeah.
Like it's just
You're
us
just gonna need
talking.
mics then,
Yeah.
honestly.
All
like
you need
this
these
is
mics.
elaborate. Like this is a lot.
Well,
to
see,
have it.
to me, this is still not enough, especially for it being live. Obviously, there's the issue that the audio is off sync,
Yep.
Yeah.
which again, I apologize, but it is what it is. But I also made graphics that Lib and a couple other people noticed.
Mac, why don't you get like a chair, dude?
Yeah.
So you're sitting on the ground.
But yeah, I actually made these intro slates, these lower thirds for our names that would appear on screen and
Got
stuff.
super
Those look
fancy.
good, dude. I saw those.
I was so fucking pissed off that it
They're
didn't
not
work.
working. You can throw that in the edit though.
Wait, why didn't it work?
Because I was talking to Brianna and I'm like, hey, like, do you know what video format do I have to have my After Effects to be to put them on to Express? She's like, well, I don't know. I'm like, okay, well, I'll do them as .movs, like
Okay.
QuickTimes, and hopefully they'll work. They don't, obviously, because you never saw them. And then the other, excuse me, the other issue was, I'm like, okay, well, they're .avis. I found out you need .avis to do it. All right, cool, that's not a problem. Let's fucking do it. Except now, on my fucking encoder for After Effects, I can't find the .avi format anymore.
Oh jeez.
So I spent like the reason why we didn't launch when we were supposed to
Were
was
you
for a
freaking
good
out?
like 30 fucking minutes. I was trying to find the goddamn encoding for it. So like, that wasn't working. It just drove me nuts, man. So yeah, it's there's still obviously a lot to learn and there's still a lot to do. But if we can get this to work properly and I can figure out what's going on with the audio delay, I think going live will be like our permanent.
A normal thing.
Yeah, go live on Sunday and then release it officially on Monday, or not Monday, on Wednesdays. So like you can get it now, or you can get it on Wednesday.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, and then either way, this will give me the time to sync up the audio if I can, right?
Yeah.
Because I'll do the sync clap at the end without any without any of that garbage.
Marshmallow sync clap.
Yeah, because that'll work so
Marshall
well.
Sink- Good luck.
Oh my god. Well, so this is what I like, and then obviously once I can get my, if I can get the text to go, the chat, if we actually people talking to us,
Oh,
we
yeah,
actually
that'd
answer
be
back and stuff.
awesome.
That would be cool. Like, send in your questions.
Yeah, that'd be awesome if I could have like another monitor
Just
pop
get
up.
4
so we can see the
monitors.
chat from here. See, like
Yeah.
my thing right now, it just says the action isn't allowed.
So the are these the did we get these cameras out of the
This is from the cage.
Yeah, these are from the cage.
Yeah, all of this from the cage. The only thing
That's
that's not from
fucking
the
sweet.
cage are 2 tripods.
Oh,
That's it.
the cage is like our equipment
Yeah.
thing when we say cage.
Yeah, we should probably clarify.
Clarify.
It's like
No, the cage is where we put
It's
the
not an actual
untouchables.
cage.
that's where Brianna lives.
Oh, jeez.
When she said she had to go home, we just shoved her back in there. She's got fish heads now. Happy International Women's Month.
Oh,
There goes,
Whatever.
There goes
okay.
all of our fucking support right there.
Yeah.
Oh no, we lost Amy. And maybe Haley. It's the only one of the one I can think of that's watching this right now.
Because he said like fuck women. She's not watching this. She's watching Gossip Girl.
XOXO.
XOXO.
Sorry, I had to put that in.
Dude, I don't understand Gossip Girl.
I could only stick to it for so long. It was like Pretty Little Liars. I can't. There's just so much.
That's why I'm done with Riverdale. That's it.
Riverdale.
I'm
I
finishing
love-
this season and I'm done. Fuck you,
I'm
Riverdale.
finishing this season. If you're
I'm
done,
too
you
invested. I have to know how it ends.
I'm glad. I'm glad I didn't
Yeah.
wear my sweater that says Southside Serpents. Then
Are you into Riverdale?
I am because I was so into the comics.
Okay, well that's fair.
But
wait,
it's not,
wait,
it
isn't
doesn't
the
live up-
comics nothing like the?
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Thing, but it's like it's cool to
Jughead's
see.
not a fucking bitch. Fuck you, Dylan Sprouse or Cole Sprouse. I don't
It's
know
Cole.
which one it is.
Get it right. But
Yeah,
yeah,
put-
Dylan's the one who plays D&D.
What?
He
Wait, yeah,
tweets
what?
about it all the time.
Okay.
I follow them both on Twitter. Of course I do.
oh, Cole Sprouse's Twitter when he tweets is just
100.
yeah, it's great.
It's pretty fucking funny. You wouldn't get it. You're too old.
I didn't say it
It'd
this
be
time.
like if they gave Willem Dafoe a
You would love if Willem Dafoe had a Twitter
I
account.
think
Shut
he
the fuck
does.
up.
Oh,
I just
God.
wish he tweeted more about, you know,
Ruling the city.
yeah. Convincing Spider-Man to help him with things.
Just every now and then, like every single Spider-Man iteration, Tobey Maguire, fucking Tom.
Tweeting at Tom
Holland.
Holland. Oh my God, Haley tweeted out we are live. Aw,
Fan
what a
base.
sweetheart.
And you said that she was nothing good, nothing woman.
What
who
did I-
just
what
watched
did I
Gossip
say that?
Girl.
By the way, she tweeted the one that's 23 minutes long of us not live.
Well, it doesn't matter. Like
Yeah.
it's the same link, right? So
Yeah.
it's fine.
It'll get to the YouTube page.
Yeah.
You got anything else to talk about specifically?
Oh, what? You got somewhere to be?
No, I was just wondering.
Whoa.
kind of hit the lull there, you know.
Well, no. You guys started talking about boys on Twitter and D&D.
Oh yeah, I went on Twitter because I was looking up trying to find Willem Dafoe's Twitter account.
Well, one of the things I could talk about while you're doing that is Lib. Siege 6 Operation Outbreak came out.
Hell yeah, it did.
Yeah, did
What-
you play it?
What is
I
this?
did.
It's a Vigima game.
A Vigima
It's
game.
a Vigi game.
Sorry, I'm not a Vigima gamer.
It's an
No,
E
but
game.
you are. You are. You told me you were, but you can't play because you get obsessed.
I have
So-
very, very addictive personality. So
Siege
I
6 has got to take on hold.
See, I want
Ruth.
What?
Baby girl.
Okay.
Hey, we gotta ask you a couple questions.
Okay, what's the question? Go ahead. Attack.
What is your favorite addicting video game?
Yeah, can I talk about
Okay,
this
so
for a
it
little
used
bit
to-
while I talk
it
about
used to
the
be-
book?
The basic like COD or
COD.
COD. Oh my god.
Ever heard of Battlefield? It's like, whoa, just chill.
Okay, that was the main one, and then there was Halo.
Yeah.
Oh, the Halo's
Halo.
respectable.
So, but like, which Halo? Like, what, like, is it like Halo Reach, Halo 3, ODST,
Oh god.
4,
do
5,
you even know?
2? I think
can't
I've hit
even
all of them.
remember. It's because I didn't have the system. It was my cousins, and every time we would be there, that's what we would
You
play.
just play Halo.
Yeah, Halo.
Same way.
Or the N64.
Ooh.
Yeah.
N64 is spec, not as good as PS2, but it's a different thing.
We're not having this discussion again. One of the funniest thing though, when we had that discussion in
It was like a whole
Iran's
argument.
class.
Yeah.
Well, it was just because like I was having fun with it. And I know he was having fun with it too. But like
Yeah,
other
well, 'cause,
people,
like, there's some point where I like
And I
yell, I'm
just-
like, Jack too! And it's
Yeah,
like,
I was
screamed
like,
it at you.
in the corner, and you guys are just like yelling at each other. I'm like, what is
Oh
going
yeah,
on?
oh yeah, Duck Hunt for the NES.
Yeah.
It's like nobody had any idea why we were so aggressive, but it was just fucking funny.
Funny.
no, it's funny because then like Ricky would jump in. He's like, "Oh, you go wait, you talking about PS2? Yeah, I'm a PS2 boy."
Dude, he sent me a message that day. He just asked me did a friend request that day, and then he sent me a message of him playing PS2, and he's like, PS2 forever. I'm like, fuck yeah, dude. That's respect right there. That's awesome.
Yeah, I got some mad respect for Ricky because I don't. You guys kind of talked about it like when we were like pre-show, right?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
like he's good at what he does.
Motherfucker is good at horror, man.
Yeah,
Like,
I really want to be a part of one of his productions for
Yes.
it. Like that.
I wanna
That's
be a-
an
I wanna be a
experience in
zombie, dude.
itself.
yeah.
I want to see him
Gosh.
fuck me up with some makeup, and I want to kill somebody. That's what I want to do. You know what I mean? In real life.
I'm sorry, but I thought you were gonna stop with. I wanted to fuck me.
Yeah, I was gonna. I didn't want to say it, but I like because there's
really
that,
hard.
that, like,
like,
there's like one or 2 second pause of like, is he gonna say something after
Yeah.
or
I
is it?
said fuck me up.
no, you're
I
like.
didn't
I,
say,
There was
like,
a
fuck
pause.
Me
Yeah,
up. It wasn't like no.
no,
Y'all know,
I
you
think
just-
even
we
Ruth and
both
I, yeah,
know
we
Y'all
picked
don't
up
know what
one.
you're talking about.
I love Haley.
I love women. I don't know why. Where does this line of questioning go?
Oh gosh.
Did you realize when we do the stupid voice, we just start slurring words?
Yeah.
just stop. Like we always do that.
Always sounds dumb though.
Anyways,
He makes it better,
Ricky's when Ricky sent me the friend request, he sent me a link to his locker assignment. And like first things first, man, when I fucking saw them, like that makeup, that special effects makeup,
Yeah.
top fucking notch, dude. Impressive as all hell. And like I
Yeah.
like the idea of the story with like the zombie monster thing, like killing a dude and then shoving the body in the freezer locker thing. Like,
Yeah.
oh god, it's so good. I was a big fan of like his tilt and stuff that he was doing in the film.
He's got that gritty old school horror look, which
Yeah.
I love.
Yeah, there's only a couple
Talent.
things that I would like that I would talk to him about maybe seeing to change. But like it's nothing major. It's stuff that I'd rather talk to him in person because it sounds like it always feels like when you say it when the person's not there, you sound like you're being an ass.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that.
Like, personally, I think the camera angles were a bit awkward.
Yeah.
But I guess that might be his.
Yeah. I think there's too much headroom there.
That's me.
You
dude.
sure about that headroom?
Too much. I cut everything off. And I remember somebody told me that I had too little headroom. I was just like,
Who told you that? Was that Clarissa?
no. I don't remember what it was for, but it was just like, I was shooting something, and they're like, don't you think you're not giving him enough headroom? And I had it like right here, and I was like,
Was it Ryan?
no, it wasn't Ryan. It was somebody I was
Was
working
it
with.
Charlie?
I don't know who it was.
Was it Michelle?
I died. It was Michelle. We were both shooting together. It was really fun. Well, I said, bro.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there.
Oh.
Holy shit. But yeah, so how long has it been since you've actually played games then, Ruth?
A while.
So like if
Like saying like 1 or 2 years because
If-
I'm like
if I were to pull out the connections for this Xbox,
I'd be terrible at it. Like completely terrible. Like
Yeah, it's not like Justin's much better.
oh I'm sorry, who beat your ass at fucking speedrunner?
That's it. I'm fucking.
Well,
You mother.
Yeah, you got your Mortal Kombat, I got my speedrunners,
I
bitch.
knew, as I said that, I was like, he's gonna bring up fucking speedrunner.
Well, there's only 2 games that we've actually played with each other. We're 3, but like Cuphead doesn't count because we're playing together.
Cuphead was awesome.
Cuphead was
pretty
fun.
What was our name again?
We were team
Ass Blasters?
Yeah, at first we were team kind of funny. We're like, we gotta change that. We're like, no, we're team Ass Blasters. We'll blast his ass.
Because there was one part where I kept yelling at you to shoot somebody. I'm like,
Yeah.
blast his ass, Justin. And then you were like, what the fuck? Like, even though that went horribly, that was actually pretty fun.
Look, I'll
Let's
be
play
honest.
for what it was.
There's a couple of good reasons why it went horribly. One of them, Amy, if you're listening, you're one of the reasons, Amy.
She didn't know what she was walking into.
Yeah. She's like, so Lib, can I get that food or whatever? Or can I get that lock? It's like,
She's
Amy, we're recording right now.
She just wanted pizza pockets. So.
Yeah, that's what it was.
You
A
gotta
pizza
respect
pocket.
that. You gotta respect the love of pizza pops.
Yeah, you better hide yourself. You fuck.
Oh man.
But like, I do want with this broadcast stuff again. If we can get the fucking audio to work properly, there's a couple of things that we can end up by doing. We could do live Let's Plays. We were talking about doing it in over there in Studio 2 for the D&D thing. Brianna brought up an idea that I think was actually pretty fucking sweet, and we don't even have to do it for like live broadcasting. We could just use this setup, and it was actually to set up the table over here in like the empty space.
Oh, and just
use the blackout curtains and stuff. Use the we can use specific spotlighting. We can get like fucking beautiful set like
Hell yeah.
like drapes and stuff, and just really set it up to look nice. And I think that'd be pretty fucking sweet to be able if we could do that for like a D&D show.
Dude, Tuesday or Wednesday nights
Okay,
would be a good time for that.
okay.
If we wanted to
Yeah.
look into doing
Yeah,
that.
so I'll talk to Brianna about it. We'll see what we can set up because I think that'd be pretty fun. And then there's again, I want to see if we can create a demo reel for her to for the gaming guys, the Fuel Gaming,
Yeah.
to show that we could do like a pro gaming league kind of setup.
That would take a lot of workshopping though.
Oh, but that's
Yeah.
but that's
That
the
would
whole
be
idea.
Like, that'd be like we take an entire Saturday, bring like 2 PCs and like just,
Or 2 Xboxes,
Or,
whatever.
yeah,
Just
exactly.
to demonstrate.
Yeah,
I
just
think we
try
could do
one
it. I
out.
think that'd be pretty fucking sweet.
I think so too. I think
Yeah.
we could.
I think that'd be a very, very fun thing to do.
I will. What is your time frame for the D&D thing?
Um,
Soon-ish or far away?
The only thing that depends on me right now, I'm gonna say mid-ish,
Okay.
because Tracy and I are still waiting on getting a fucking place to live. So that is first and foremost. Besides the podcast, like that's the main concern.
Oh, but Dungeons and Dragons should be more important than that. Why have a house when you could live in a fantasy world?
Can I feed my family with that?
You can with your
Roll for
experience.
initiative.
I have a 20, and then do we get food now? You're like, well, your character did.
Yeah, he's very full.
Your character is laughing at your real life you.
Oh my god.
We could bring on so many people for the D&D too.
I think that'd be pretty fun. Like even people who don't do D&D, when you get them to actually just go in there and have fun, world of difference. Like it's always so funny.
I'll
Especially
talk to my brother about
yeah.
that.
Because we keep bringing it up, but like I want to see if we can set something up. Like we got to find like decent tables, like high enough tables, and see if we can get a nice show going on.
I say that this week or next week,
Okay.
if we have time, just workshop it.
Okay.
Pull
Sounds
up the
good.
cameras, workshop it, see what it looks like.
Yeah.
Even if we don't do anything or nothing set up, just
Yeah. We can
Right.
even just like grab just like props and set up as the camera placements and see
Exactly.
what we think could look good. Because like she was also agreeing with like the idea of like doing like a crane, like a sky shot, sky view,
And
so
that'd
you
be
can see like
perfect
top
over there,
down.
yeah.
Yeah. I think
Okay.
there's a lot of fucking possibilities. I think that'd be fucking amazing.
yeah, it would be.
Yeah. What do you think, Ruth?
Yeah, sure.
Do you play Dungeons and Dragons?
Nope.
She doesn't
Do you
play
know what it
games.
is?
I
She's
can't.
addictive.
Do you know what Dungeons and Dragons is?
Kind of. I hear it a lot.
Is it in this podcast because we keep saying it?
Yeah.
Is it- you trying to tell us to shut the fuck up?
No. I hear a lot of Fortnite is what I hear lately.
Ugh.
Fortnite and what's that other one?
PUBG.
Yeah, pub.
If you play Fortnite, like,
Ah.
stop being a 12-year-old.
Oh, there it is. There it is. We
Wait.
lost whatever audience we could have
I'm
had.
just kidding. I play Fortnite too.
You are the 12-year-old.
Yeah, it's fun. It's
Yeah.
fun. It's just I think PUBG is better,
Yeah,
What's
it's
the
even
one,
though PUBG is
difference?
more broken.
what's
What's
the
the
difference?
difference?
So
Fortnite's cartoony.
yeah, so it has
Okay.
more of a cell shaded look. It's third person only
Okay.
perspective. The biggest difference is in Fortnite you have a building mechanic. So if you're under attack, you can build yourself like a wall or a little tower
Or a fort.
or a fort for a
Or
night.
fort.
Also, Fortnite is like, it gives you like a bunch of different guns you can find. You can find like assault rifles and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Same thing in PUBG, except PUBG you find like actual attachments. So you find like scopes for your guns and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Gotcha.
Which in Fortnite, it's like only the Scar legendary will have a scope.
No, it won't.
Well, it's just an example. There's
No,
assault.
there's scoped assault rifles and then there's scars.
It was an example, Lib.
Learn what you're talking about, bro.
No, because I refuse to play Fortnite.
It's not that bad.
No, it's not even. It's not even that I don't think it's fun. It's just I don't have patience to build. If I'm in the middle of
Oh,
if I'm in
yeah.
the middle of a firefight, I don't want to be like, wait, let's go. No.
The thing is, if you're good at PUBG, don't ever think that translates to Fortnite.
Oh, it doesn't. I know it
I was
doesn't.
pretty good at. I was decent at PUBG, and I went and played Fortnite, and I did pretty good. Made it to the final 10, and then that's when you have to know what to build, and people just built over me. Fucking rocket launcher. I died, and I was like, well, that was it.
And there's another tactic that I hate in Fortnite, which is the hops. People just jump while fighting. So
Isn't
like they'll
the
take a
hops,
shot.
like, super high?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, PUBG's a lot more like snipers or like.
Well, it's
basically-
about accuracy. It's
Yeah.
about like being able to like plant down, find a shot, or move, but not like not do like 7 feet fucking vertical jumps and like avoid people. Like I just don't like that.
Well, I mean, PUBG or Fortnite goes faster than PUBG.
Yeah, yeah. A
I
game
feel
will
like.
last like 10 minutes.
It's more casual, I
Yeah.
think.
100%.
PUBG's super hardcore.
It's intense.
People go at PUBG. Oh, I wanted to talk about this. Just go off the Fortnite thing. Also, everyone talks about Fortnite. It's like a meme now
Yeah.
Yeah.
of like, can't talk to my girlfriend. I'm playing Fortnite, and it's like, okay, it's not for me, that meme. But Smash Switch, they had a teaser trailer. that was
They announced it. They started with what is the little squid billies?
Yeah, the little Splatoon people.
Yeah, that's what it
Splatoon
is.
around, and you're like, oh, they're making more Splatoon stuff. and they turn around and you see like that in her reflection.
Yeah,
you
the
see that
flaming.
big flaming smash.
Pretty
thing.
fucking serious too. Like that's
Yeah,
like
and you see a shot of Mario where the flames coming from behind,
Yeah.
and it's like
He's like a
cascading
murderer.
around his face. It's creepy.
and like yeah, then they have like the overshadow cast of like fucking with Link and stuff,
Yep.
and I'm like, okay, shit's getting real apparently for Smash. I think they're adding like it's gonna be like Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, my
blood and
favorite-
finishers.
My favorite part of it is Video Game Donkey did a video where he took all of like the silhouettes of those people
Yeah.
and picked out each one and then just gave like the worst predictions of what it was. Like there's these two people beside each other where one kind of had kind of like fluffy hair on top, and he's like, as you can see, they're finally doing what all the fans wanted. They're putting Bert and Ernie in Super Smash. And then the part that was obviously Bowser, he's like, and now they're finally adding Knack from Knack 2
my
into
God.
the game. So like a lot of shit is coming out about actual speculation on who the people are and all the fun
Yeah.
fake shit, like saying like Crash Bandicoot's gonna be in
I
it
was,
or
so
something.
I was gonna ask you, who would you want to see in the new Smash Bros. As extra bonus whatever special name
Here's
characters?
who I'm predicting is gonna be in it.
Yeah.
And it's so memey, but I think it's gonna be true. Shadow.
You think
Shadow the Hedgehog.
with his
genuinely think
Uzis?
he honestly could have guns and shit.
Jesus
They've
Christ!
Sonic's now a mainstay in it, so they're gonna start bringing in
Some extra.
exterior characters from the Sonic verse.
You know what they're
I'm
gonna
saying-
cheese? They're gonna cheese it. They're gonna put out Metal Sonic,
I would hate that.
and it would just be like how they did Captain Falcon Ganondorf.
Oh.
Where like it'd just be like it's basically the same character but a little bit slower and a bit stronger.
Yeah, yeah. And I mean, I don't know. I feel like Shadow for me is the best character for them to bring in compared to like bringing in Tails or like Dr. Eggman.
Knuckles,
maybe.
they could maybe bring Knuckles.
Maybe Knuckles. I don't know. I'm kind of over Knuckles.
Or Amy because of the giant hammer.
Maybe. I don't know. I'm
See-
gonna say another
Cream.
Sonic character for sure. Cream the Rabbit. Which again to me sounds like a shitty alternative band.
Yeah, yeah. What's that fucking that dumb cat?
That's Big the Cat.
Yeah, maybe Big the cat will be in it.
Yeah.
But you can't really play him. What happens is he drops his frog and he just runs around trying to chase it the entire time.
Oh yeah. Was that what game was that? Sonic Adventure? Or
Yeah, I think so. Like Sonic 06 or something, or I don't fucking
It
remember.
wasn't Sonic 06. It was one of the better Sonic games.
Maybe Sonic Adventure. Yeah, better
But
Sonic
it's got
games.
Big the Cat's minigame. Anywho,
Anywho.
I think a Sonic character is going to be in it. Okay, I'm gonna add to your question and say who exterior character would you want to throw in? Like couldn't ever happen because it's like Xbox owned or PlayStation owned. Who would you want to add in?
Goku.
I'd want to add in Raiden from Metal
Goku.
Gear. Who?
Goku.
Oh, fucking Goku.
That would be
would
fucking
be awesome.
sweet. Because like he could do all projectiles and like his finisher could just be turning Super Saiyan 3 Spirit Bomb. Boom!
Yeah, but fucking Mario. Okay, never mind. I want to see Mario. versus
Right?
Goku. That'd be
Fucking
awesome.
A. His instant transmission, he could just like teleport ever so slightly further away from people.
Yeah.
That'd be fucking sweet.
For his like dodge.
Yeah.
Ruth, do you ever play Smash Bros games?
Do you know of them?
Yes, I know of them.
Okay. Well, I don't know. You've been out of the loop for years.
No, I know of it, but I just like not like into it.
Okay.
So I don't know the details like you guys do. So you're like back and forth about it.
Well,
I'm
what
like,
character would you like to play in a game like Smash Bros?
Oh jeez, what characters are there?
No. Just name. You just name.
Oh,
Like one of your favorite, like fucking Toothless or some shit. I don't- some
Hiccup.
character.
But you don't know which one's which.
Master Chief.
yeah. Let's
Ooh,
see
Master Chief would be kind of fun.
Yeah.
Him with like the different like gravity hammer, the energy sword, the assault
Yeah,
rifle,
yeah,
grenades.
exactly.
That's how they did Snake in
Yeah.
when he was in Smash Bros.
Yeah.
They just gave him all his different guns and shit.
His finisher could be like the Spartan laser.
Okay, absolute trash game that I loved, PlayStation All Stars Battle Royale, which was
The answer to
the Super Smash Bros. Ripoff with
Yeah.
PlayStation characters. It's a garbage game, very bad. Played it with all my friends for I put like 300 hours into that fucking game, because we would always fuck around on it, and it was like we were so competitive.
Yeah.
We had like tournaments and shit that we would do. It was nobody else played it except for us, and we just had such a fucking blast playing it. But that game had Raiden on it, and he was awesome.
Okay.
Because Raiden's like the PlayStation Metal
Yeah.
Gear thing, you know? It's technically he wasn't on the SNES stuff.
Ooh. There was a character I just literally popped in my head and now it's gone. It sucks. Oh motherfucker, this would have been a good one too. Oh no. Rayman. Rayman would be a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, like or the rabbits.
Oh,
But like his ultimate could be the rabbits.
I hope Rayman's in it, and I hope the rabbits aren't in it.
Because like they did the Ubisoft crossover.
Yeah.
I guarantee you there's gonna be either Rabbids or Rayman in the new Smash Bros.
I'm actually real quick just looking at like who they think is going to be in it. First one is the Splatoon people are obviously going to be in it.
Yeah, they're in the fucking intro.
Why is this isn't speculation? Dixie Kong or the crocodile people. Because
King K. Rool and stuff.
and I get that because there hasn't been a lot of Donkey Kong characters other than Donkey and
Diddy.
Yep. Shovel Knight would be fucking awesome.
But 8-bit.
Oh, of course.
Like he can be 3D.
You know, like Mr. Game & Watch
Yes,
style.
that'd be amazing.
And then also another one that they're thinking is throwing in Breath of the Wild Zelda as another Zelda.
But she doesn't do anything.
Or not Zelda. Breath of the Wild Link. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but like when you see the silhouette, that's who it is. It's Wild Link. So that's not really
it's like a
speculation.
kind of different animation style than the Twilight Princess.
Yeah,
one.
but that's what they're gonna be that Link. It's that Link.
I thought just maybe they and then have as like Princess Link and then still have Toon Link.
No,
Links, but
it's gonna be Link skin. It's gonna be Breath of the Wild and this look. Have a retro look.
In another Animal Crossing character,
Hey,
like Tom Nook or some
but
shit.
that's so dumb. That's dumb.
That one,
I want